I've been following the Instagram algorithm really closely ever since the app came out, and I'm telling you right now is the best time to grow your following. Even if you're a small channel, a big channel, the Instagram algorithm has never been so gracious in putting your content out there, especially with Reels. Remember, they're trying to really compete with TikTok that has been eating some of Instagram's lunch as of late. So in this video, I'm going to discuss what it takes a small account. We're talking an account less than 15,000 followers to really grow the viewership and to rapidly increase the amount of followers that they're getting. And so obviously there's a lot of factors at play here. We're talking about the time of day that you're posting, the length of the video, hashtag strategy, niche strategy. All of these are so important. There's so many factors at play. And I'm telling you, if you find something on your page that's working and you get one of these reels to really pop off, stick to that strategy. Do not sway away from it. In these algorithm games, whether it comes to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is working, that is the strategy that you really need to jump on and just squeeze the most amount that you can. When it stops working, then you start adjusting and looking for something else. So while you're watching this video, let me know if you agree or disagree with some of these methods. If something else worked better for you, let's learn from one another. Let's grow our presence. And everybody knows, whether you're a small business, whether you're a brand, whether you're a simple blog, growing your online presence, having a platform like Instagram, like YouTube, like Facebook, where you have a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers, it is very, very good social currency, business currency, and it will serve you well, whatever your ambitions are. So as you can see, a lot of my reels, they're hitting really nice numbers: 24.3 thousand, 20.9 thousand, 21.5 thousand, 19,000, 20,000, 20,000. A lot of these in a row. And I was able to get, in the past 40 days, around 20 reels to hit close to or over 20,000 in views. And my channel has grown quite nicely. Look at this here, 13.4 thousand followers. All of these are real. I've never paid for followers. I have over 1,300 posts, so I've been posting about once a day for a really, really long time now. And I cannot stress how important it is to go ahead and be consistent with your content. And this is also something to point out. There's no way that I could have posted 1,300 times if I wasn't passionate about what I'm posting. Let me explain. As you can see here, the daytime business, and if you want to check it out, simply navigate to promoambitions.com. It's linked on my profile, and my IG handle is promoambitions. And during the daytime, I build out websites: doctors, lawyers, accountants, trucking clients, heavy equipment repair, chiropractors, whoever has a budget. I do portrait photography, drone footage, 3D printing, but the Instagram is predominantly filled with content that is salsa and bachata. I do a lot of nighttime promotion of the Latin dance scene. I co-host events. I do a lot of photography and videography for a lot of the events. And this is what I'm passionate about. And this is what I decided to dedicate this platform to. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you a couple of ways that I landed these 13.4 thousand followers organically. So the first thing I want to point out is that the cover photo is very, very important. Now, if you use Instagram and you're posting a reel, you can see that you could swipe through the reel and choose which photo you want in the video, but it only gives you a limited selection. So what I do is, on the actual video in my phone, I go through the video and I screenshot a point that I find to be a good capture, and then I'll go ahead and in the editor of the phone, I'll actually add contrast to the photo, highlights, saturate it. Remember, now that Instagram has a Reels section for when people search, this is so helpful because they're seeing a beautiful picture. And don't forget to crop your pictures as well, because remember, in these Reels, you can crop the square image and add it to your profile grid. But that's also important because in Instagram search, those profile grid pictures, the square ones, they're the ones that show up a lot of the times in search. So make sure to do that. So now I want to take a minute and show you exactly how I set up the written post, right? The hashtag, the caption. And the caption should not be neglected. You should put a bit of time and thought into the caption. For me, I make it either funny or meaningful. And a lot of my followers, they appreciate it. When they see me at these socials, they say, listen, I read every single one of your captions. And that's not just good for them appreciating the page and visiting the content, but it's also helpful because Instagram pays attention to how long long people spend looking at a post. And if there's a caption and people are reading the caption, well, guess what? They're spending time staying on the post. And Instagram appreciates that. All of these social medias, they are bidding for your time, right? The more time you spend there, the more attention they have, the better. And so if I have a caption that makes someone laugh or makes someone think or makes someone feel sentimental, that is always a plus. So definitely captions. Then I tag everybody I can in the actual caption because that's going to bring it to their attention and they'll go ahead and share it maybe in their stories. And also remember, whenever I post anything, especially a reel, I share it in a story and I tag 10 accounts that are relevant to this reel. I don't care if it's the people themselves, the dancers, the DJ, the people whose song it is, right? Romeo Santos or whoever it may be, as well as their friends. I always include 10 accounts that are pertinent to the post. Now let's talk hashtags. So Instagram came out and they said that hashtags should only be about 3 to 5 hashtags. And I found that both in posts and reels to not be the case. And I could show you over and over again. And I also want to point out, so me personally, I use about 15 to 20 hashtags. And I make sure that these hashtags I use over and over again when I put out that content. Now, if you listen to some of the social media gurus, they're going to tell you that for hashtags, you should always just stick to the same thing, right? Like if you're doing salsa videos, just stick to that niche, salsa videos, use the same hashtags over and over again. But take a look here. This reel, let's say this one right here, this was a salsa video. So this is salsa hashtags and it did quite well. It got 21.1 thousand. Remember, I only have about 13,500 followers. So any post that gets 1.5 or more times the amount of followers you have, that's a huge success because a lot of people are being exposed to it, right? So again, this post was salsa. So you see all these hashtags that are for salsa? This worked out nicely, 21.1 thousand. And this is actually a video of me. This is a bachata video. If you take a look here, Sancho Bachata, Bachata Sensual, Bachata Dancing, Bachata Party, this is now a completely different category. This is bachata. Sure, they're both dance, but they're completely different hashtags, and it still ranks quite nice. So to all of those gurus that are saying you should just focus on really, really niche pages and just do the same thing and attack the same hashtags, I don't find that to be the case. For me, that actually wasn't the case. Both of my salsa and bachata videos have been doing quite nicely. And also, I want to point out that I did notice something. When the reels went popular, and again, for me, I'm not going to call it viral because it's just 20,000, but very, very popular and exposed to a lot more than just my followers, those reels were usually one a day. What do I mean by that? Well, because reels started getting pretty popular and I have a lot of content, I started posting a lot of reels. And what happened is I started posting 2 times a day. But I noticed that almost never did both reels do very, very well. Now, when I say very well, again, I'm talking about 1.5 times or over my subscriber base. And for these reels that got a lot of views, these were the ones that I just posted once a day or just made one a day go very popular. So bear that in mind, because if you have 2 videos that are amazing and you feel like, oh man, when I post these are gonna go viral, these are huge, do not post them on the same day. Spread them out. And I do that all the time. If I feel like one video might be weaker than another video, I might post a weak video and a strong video on the same day. Why? Well, again, because I have a lot of content, and also some of the places that pay me, I have to post those videos, so I can't just choose what's best for me. There are a lot of these events that actually pay me to do photography, videography, so I have to actually post a certain amount during the month. And if I feel it's a weaker video but I have to post it, I will combine it with a strong video. But I will never post 2 really strong videos in the same day. I'm going to save that content so that I can wait ahead and make sure that it could breathe. One really, really strong, popular video a day. That is totally what works best and what you should aim for. And the last thing I want to mention is you want to have a lot of fun. When you are posting content, the content that you're making and creating, make sure you're enjoying the process. Make sure you're passionate about the topic. Make sure that when you're looking back at the videos or writing up the caption, you're not like, oh God, I gotta post another thing. Ugh, this is so annoying. Even if you gotta fake it to yourself. Tell yourself that this is really interesting, you're really interested in it, and you're gonna find out if this works well on Instagram, doesn't work well on Instagram. You're gonna be really excited when people see it and it's gonna be popular, and just have a positive attitude about it. Because again, even if something fails, that's a great learning lesson. And so you shouldn't get upset, oh no, only a couple of hundred saw these or only a couple of thousand saw these. Everything is a learning experience. Keep trying different things. But for me, I'm telling you, make sure that you're tagging a lot of people in the actual caption. Make sure that you're tagging the people in the actual video. Make sure that you're tagging the most amount you can in the stories. Because if they're resharing your stories, especially because Reels play in stories, it serves you really, really well, and you are going to get that traction. Stay consistent, stay dedicated, keep posting every single day, something every single day. There's never been a time like this when Instagram is so gracious in the way that they promote. They want to compete with TikTok. TikTok is doing the Reels thing, and so Instagram is doing Reels. They're taking them very seriously. They're even paying bonuses to a lot of the content creators. Me personally, I qualified for bonuses, but when I went to sign up, it did not work for me. I contacted Facebook and I keep having a back and forth with them, and it's about 20 threads in. If somebody from Instagram or Facebook is watching this, please take a look at what the hell is going on, because a lot of my reels get a lot of views and I would like to make some money off of it. You guys invited me into the program, and unfortunately I can't sign up. It's just showing blank screens. I tried it from the iPhone, I tried it from Android. It's really frustrating. I tried it every which way. If you know of another way to try it, please mention in the comment section. Hopefully this video helped out. I'll probably be making more videos on tips and tricks that work for me. Again, not only in the Instagram space, but also when it comes to websites or marketing in general, or how to be a photographer, videographer, right? How to make money off your photos, videos. And a lot of this marketing insights I feel is really, really helpful. Google business page stuff, citations, backlinks. I'll filter in videos like that as well, because I have been working for many, many years as a business owner of Promo Ambitions. This is the website here. I build out websites. I do a lot of local SEO. There's a lot of different clients in North Jersey and New York that use my services. All right, I feel like I'm gonna start losing some of you if I keep selling, so I'm just gonna cut it short here. I hope you appreciate the video. More videos like this coming soon. Please mention in the comments what topic you would like for me to cover next. I appreciate you all dearly. I will see you all in the next video.